that you are going to board the next day. When he gets saved, he will be sober. When he doesn't, you'll be seated in the same bus. And you'll be drunk and driving. Hello? Oh, mwirmandende. Nkabandi mbajiriwe. Oh, mwirmandende. I know you don't know that song. Okay? But that is the darkness. When Paul says, for you were once darkness, that is the testimony that should come from the mission you are going to. Omuntu ayimuke ati nyawo wanje bebyayanjire mbire nsinda abo wanje mbatera mbabinse muhoro amacumu konkera izoba Yesu yanjuna. Those are the testimonies that we want, and you are going there and you are going to have them. But when you sit down with your confidence in your hostel and you don't take it, they will die in their sins, but the Lord will ask you. So, that is the darkness you are going to scatter and introduce light. How beautiful are the feet as you bring the good news to the people who have been walking in darkness. After all, Jesus said that the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, for he has anointed me to bring good news to the poor. Shall you take the good news to the people in Kinoni? The community which has been under the yoke of the devil is eagerly waiting for you to be revealed and to reveal the good news. Eagerly waiting for you. I normally have radio programs on Sunday from 8 to 9. And one woman called me recently and said, Jimrex, whenever you are preaching, for me what I do is just to cry on the radio. For me it is just to do what? To cry. The world there is eagerly waiting, and they are waiting for the children of God to be revealed, and it is you to go there and be revealed. Listen to Romans chapter 8, verse 18 up to 21. Romans chapter 8, verse 18, 21. He says, I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing the glory that will be revealed in us. Do you know what that one means? Tukazo mishane batine na mfarasi batwara obunyansi twateka akacheka twabyama eza twagona wasigo mfarasi omuka wagenda wabyama nkahi abunyansi nkente, not so. But that was not a problem. Every time we thought that you are losing out in terms of time because you have gone for a mission, let me tell you, coming back would be able to read and even defeat those ones who stayed behind, saying that they are going to read. For you, you are lucky because you are doing semester system. For us, we used to do term system, where you sit for the promotion exams in December, the things which you started in January. So you use the holiday to do what? To catch up. For you, at least now you know you have nothing to carry forward, isn't it? The semester has ended. But for us, it was the term system. So that suffering cannot be compared with the glory. Listen to verse 19. For the creation waits in eager expectation for the children of God to be revealed. The people in Kinoni are waiting with eager expectation for KAAYM to be revealed, for the children of God to be revealed. Verse 20. For the creation was subjected to frustration, not by its own choice, but by the will of the one who subjected it, in hope that the creation itself will be liberated from its bondage to decay and brought into the freedom and the glory of the children of God. My dear brothers and sisters, Kinoni is waiting. The drunkards are waiting. The youth who are lost in drugs are waiting. The young girls who are lost in fornication are waiting. The women who are crying because their husbands are in adultery, they are waiting. They are waiting for the creation of God to be revealed, to get out of the yoke of the oppression of sin. And we have the key. So to that woman who will settle in her marriage and look after her children because the gospel was preached to her husband and he gets saved, you know? Aho mukazi abe yabukomere konkangwa bakayi mubizire kubizire baburira omushija yajunwa omukazi tiyakigiraki tiyakibukoma akasiga habana be akashutamo makaga akagiraki akashemererwa ogiye ngo kiryamu harurimi gumana atenda kayimu nsima abo bana bizire bakaburira omushija wanje akajunwa. Kora gumo mu hostero ubwo mukazi akakoma akagenda obwana bukasigara omuka butine wo kubureberera nyinsi yori yabugambira ki utunereba kandi bize. What will you tell those children when they turn out to be thugs on the streets, and yet you're going there to preach to them, would have made their mother stay and therefore have a stable family? When you don't go, nyensakare bukatoroka bukahunga mukishebo bukaza street bukahinduke miyayi kakubugana kakafutere nyondo noza kabreminga. They are waiting for you to bring light. The parent who has given up on his teenager boy that will get saved during this mission. Nyomwana kandema, nyomwana kajirachi, kumwaza yomwaza nakapira mwagamba ngo murugama kede wari omwana yajunwa yagaruko mwishomero wabe yari yanje. Ubwo muzire aryahwa ogumanaga babana bamakerere kubizire bakaburira mutabana akajunwa. If you don't go, ogo mwana kakinduka mumushoma kakwate mbunu nyesa karakagiza kafutahiro munzu yawe akagitera. Utemi yaye tushobiri kuwa braine yeso kamukoresa ki okagumori bize not so okagumogizire ki abakazi hadiya nabaso butati inambwa konkana ati no muntu nyecho izete kubori yo notaha yo no zo mu hostel okavuga no muntu no yenda kweshereka akashaka wabuga nembwa no kwatibare niyo izete. Instead of running to the person to help you and save you from the dog, you'd rather move with the dog. And those are people who are born in Kinoni, where you are going. So, through this mission, people will have a change of their names, and their titles will be different. Ogunom sumarunkunku, ogunimaraya, ogunom sinzi, agonugo mazina kubagizireki, agubine, ezo hurire, omunjiri ya ruka, ishuraya mshanju kurgaru nyirwasha tunamukaga, nurwe naza kwereruka naheza nkingemenwa nyetahirenze kubyama. Ruka ishuraya mshanju nyirwasha tunamukaga. Notwaza kutandikira mutakaja niza kushomora nyirumwe niza kumiza mpaka runyirwa makumyana nenga hi ampaka nana mshanju ni story Can we read together? Let me read. When one of the Pharisees invited Jesus to have dinner with him, he went to the Pharisee's house and reclined at the table. Are you there? Verse 37. A woman in that town who lived a sinful life learned that Jesus was eating at the Pharisee's house. So she came there with an alabaster jar of perfume. Ogwe maraya yahurira ngo Yesu ari nkahi yageratiranye n'inzayo nibiza kucyurira ngo abakayi mubizire mbaruga makerere ngo bagizire ki nubaza kugira ki nubaza kwigisha